Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 3 of the World Series, the Red Sox right fielder, number 22, plated 3 runs on the day, leading
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
2017 Boston Red Sox.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either. But, man, they're coming out to shoot. First pitch fastball, they're probably swinging.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Simmons is retired, and there's one away.
Designated hitter.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Ethier. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman number 10, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. If Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? I say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitcher.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is. And we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
Kevin Pillar. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Phil Germano becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Andrew McCutchen.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Alonso is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 55, Jock.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not the big leagues anyway.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Pilar. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. His 3rd home run of this series. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Matt Yoshida.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Alexander Costa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. First offering on its way.
First baseman.
Check the swing there and pops this one up.
ミドさん
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Alonso on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Costa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
That misses 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up off speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for Milwaukee. Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Orlando Arcia stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, Matt, it's imperative right there. Put the ball in play in that situation. He does it, gets a ground ball, drives in the run. Everything's working out right now.
Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
The 0-2 once more. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Peterson.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he's back easily. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner's going. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 delivery. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
All 3 of the 9-hitter, he's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tyler Saladino is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. One and two. Ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder, Matt Yoshida.
Brandon Drury will bat next. A base hit in his first trip.
For the Red Sox, second baseman, number 28.
And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Andre Ethier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Adrian Beltre is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Striding in once again, Donnell Mitchell. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Shotrack. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Davis is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Quintana sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it bangs off the monster. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Tyler Saladino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Alonso has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brett Hickman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 3, Brett
Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Pillar's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2,
Chris Carter.
second baseman. Carter.
digging in and looking for more. Phil Germano. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Andrew McCutchen is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Carter ranges to his right, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the end. Josh Collmenter comes on to pitch now.
For the Red Sox, number 55, Josh Collmenter.
3.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin. I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Swing and a liner. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Adrian Beltre is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Beltre is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-1 game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Kevin Pillar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Phil Germano trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman, Chris Carter. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Here's Andrew McCutchen.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Chaz Roe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 51, Chaz Roe.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he struck him out. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network
now
from Boston.
The Red Sox, number 37, Jason Grilli.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Too high, 1-0.
Andre Ethier.
Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. And the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit. His third of the game.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Adrian Beltre is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And to score, the runner from second, Beltre, rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. So,
Center fielder, number 11.
Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 16, Keone Kela.
From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to first. Sanchez scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Number 5, Phil
Ready once again, Phil Germano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0. 3 runs already home here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the ninth, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Andrew McCutchen.
Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, the Green Monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third.
Tama.
In now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Up top, it's 2-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Lined into left center. And they're going to get one back, and maybe both, as this is down for extra bases. In to score the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch. Brandon Drury is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Matt, I tell you what, they came in, got the rally caps on because of the amazing turnaround in this inning. For them to be tied now, incredible.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Yoshida is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. Carson Smith takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and wind is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Matt Yoshida is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Falling a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Ready for another chance? Alexander Costa. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Pitch on the way. Left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Andrew Miller comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 17, Andrew Miller.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-1, here it comes. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Alonso is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Number 29.
Digging in now, Adrian Beltre. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So digging in once again, Alexis Alonso. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline.
That ball's fast.
But this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Hit hard up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the 5th pitch.
Here's the first pitch. Donnell Mitchell tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Late in the game, you don't want to give up the out by bunting the man over, so you put the hit and run on. Nice job. Now you got a runner at third base. Let's see if they can get him in.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. In now is Andrelton Simmons. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Now the 2-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Boy, good bite on the slide. ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop. Tyler Saladino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Alonso comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just dropped.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Rob Scahill, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 58, Rob Scahill.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cesar Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious